Why did it show up? Of all the millions of symbols that could have shown up, why did these particular ones show up? All right? And they mean that they've got something to do with their lives. It's your job to find out what. So let's take a couple of more examples. Wonder if you had somebody that was called a brazen hussy. You just, oh, that brazen hussy. So what is a brazen hussy, literally? Do you know, is that too archaic language for you young people?
I think of a brazen hussy as, okay, a literal brassiered, a woman wearing brassiers who...
Really? As an old person or a young person?
It does,
What do you see literally as a brazen hussy? If you called somebody a brazen hussy, what would that mean?
Actually, you know, the person who comes to mind is an herbalist named Susan Weed, who's in her 60s.
That's all right. We'll cut that part out. Actually, what comes to mind is what? Yeah.
Whoops.
That's all right. Comes to mind is
whoops. So what comes to mind is a woman with large bosoms who doesn't take shit. That's really what comes to mind.
Yeah, she's just really
she's outspoken.
Yeah, outspoken and
she's probably a little bit older because she's like lived long enough to realize she doesn't need to deal with other people's shit.
Right. Okay.
That's my literal.
Yeah. So that's your literal. If a brazen hussy showed up in my dream or your dream, what might it symbolically mean?
I mean, first of all, stop playing small.
Oh, yeah.
Stand up and speak your truth.
Yep.
Stop. Yeah, it would be like stop, like get on with it.
Yes, being really gutsy.
It would be get on with your. But it would be kind of like dramatic. It would be somewhat dramatic. There would be a little bit of like, not drama per se, but it would be like, do it with a little bit of flair.
There you go. It wouldn't necessarily look pretty or sound polite or whatever. She would just strut her stuff and get in there and brazen hussy and get it done and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And people would say, who does she think she is?
And she'd be like,
brazen hussy.
Right, exactly.
Okay, and then one more example. Let's just take a conference room. Something kind of not loaded.
Oh God! It seems really loaded to me.
Oh really? All right. So what is a conference room?
It's usually a rectangular space with some sort of table in the center, with chairs around it. Often.
And what would it be symbolically?
It could be a place for communication. It could symbolize lack of communication. Why is there no one in the conference room?
There we go. Thank you. That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
It could mean opportunities for connection. It could mean presenting something about, like, now's an opportunity to share what you have. You know.
It could be something really traumatic, like where you were called into the conference room and told that you were losing your job.
Right.
Or called on the carpet for something, disciplined.
Or it could be if you have an anxiety about speaking in public. Could be in relation to that. Or it could be about a group of people where you know you're going to be coming together to create something really amazing.
Exactly. And lots of times then, after a sound healing session, people will have visuals, and it's more important what their visuals are. Be very careful, because you'll say, oh, I saw this, and I saw that, and I felt this, and I felt that. It's fine to share from a practitioner's point of view, but that's all you're doing. You're just kind of sharing a little bit what went on for you. But it's your story, the client's story, is what did that mean for you? Why is this coming up for you? What does it have to do with your waking reality? Dreams, you're always... No matter what shows up in your dream, there is an aspect of those things. Here's a little Jungian psychology here. There's an aspect of each of those symbols that is something about revealing something about yourself.